Hey guys, what's up? It's John here again today, and I have another battle for you. And yeah, it's another 4chan battle, and I've got an update about that. Pretty much what's gonna happen is if I want black and white battles, I mean, I'll try my best, but it's looking like I'm gonna need an ace card. And ace cards are like, I don't know, I hear they're around like, they're not too expensive, but the thing is, right now, I don't really have any money to get them with, and it's not too much of a priority to go out and buy it, but I'm gonna be looking to get one maybe for like Christmas, which I don't know, that's a long time, but I can still bring you plenty of 4th gen battles, and you know what? I may even get it working. If anybody knows of a way I can get it to work on my R4, just let me know. But anyways, this is a battle I had with what's his name, Azin, and he is the poison type gym leader on the Nightmare form. So he's going to lead off with a Crobat. Realizing it's not a great matchup, he's going to switch out to Cress, and I do a crap ton with my Dragonite. And I'm like, oh, awesome, I'll finish it off with Earthquake. Oh, yeah, he has Levitate. So anyways, I go out to Bronzong, because Bronzong's a beast, and he uses Reflect. And this Cresselia is like the most annoying thing. I hate Cresselias so much, but I'm gonna trick because I now have a Choice Band Bronzong. I like it better than the Machu Brace one, to be honest. So he's gonna Fire Blast me, and it doesn't do crap because he doesn't have his Life Orb. And I'm gonna Earthquake him, and it does a lot because I have a Life Orb. And I get a crit. I don't know how much that mattered because Nidoking's defenses aren't really anything to brag about. Now he goes up to Gengar, and I'm like, what? But lol. He predicts that switch into like Caesar and goes for a Hidden Power Fire. Even though Hidden Power Fire would have worked pretty nicely against Bronzong. And that sucks for me, so I lost my Bronzong already. And the only thing I can really hit this Dragonite with other than Draco Meteor is Fire Blast, because he has Levitate and he's immune to normal moves. So, and I don't really want to use Draco Meteor. So, I'm just hoping I don't miss, and he's just hoping I do miss. And it's just not happening for him. So, yeah, he's just going to keep subbing up, and I'm just going to keep shooting him down. And finally it gets to the point, I think, right here, where he just decides it's kind of not worth it to keep him in. And he goes back out to Crest, and I get a free Fire Blast off, and it actually does a lot. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to finish him off here, finally, with Draco Meteor, but he's faster and uses Moonlight. I was like, oh, dang it, I hate Crest. And normally I pack T-Tar on like all of my teams, and for some reason, when I made this team, I did not include a T-Tar. So this Crest is going to be hard as hell to take out, but luckily I do have a Breloom on this team, and Breloom can't really take down Crest, but it can put Crest to sleep, which would help a lot at the moment. So I'm going to try and put him to sleep, and he's going to switch out into Weezing. And this is an awful matchup for me because he resists my Stab Focus Punch, and Stone Edge isn't going to do anything. But I decided to just go for a free sub anyways in case he wanted to switch, and I'm like, sweet, free damage. So right about here, I'm going to go for the Stone Edge just to see how much it does, hoping I get a crit. It doesn't do shit. I'm like, oh man, this Crest is starting to annoy me. So I don't know what I do here. Oh yeah, I just switch out, realizing there's nothing good's gonna come out of that matchup, and I go into my Bronzong, and I was actually, I think it was right here. I was bluffing him in the chat. Yeah, I was like, oh, time to explode. That Crest is going down, but no, I faked him out, and I went into his Gengar. He went into his Gengar, predicting an explosion, and my Life Orb Gyro Ball did so much it killed him. So anyways. I go into my Azelf, and I'm going to get off a free Nasty Plot here. And I was running Damage Calcs, and even at +2, my strongest move to hit it with is Flamethrower, and that wouldn't do crap. So I'm going to Nasty Plot again, knowing he can't really hit me with much because he's a Calm Minding set. But now he's going to start Calm Minding, and I figure a +6 Azelf will do better against a Cresselia than like a +3 Special Defense Cresselia, but honestly, it didn't really do all that great for me. So I'm just going to go right off the bat for the Flamethrower here after I get +6, and that does about half, and now he Calm Minds again, so I know it's not going to be a 2-hit KO, especially after lefties. So right here I go for the Flamethrower again, and I'm predicting him to just Moonlight, and he does, which really sucks, because now we're pretty much just in a stall war. Right here, honestly, I'm just hoping for the burn hacks, because that would negate his leftovers and kind of put him in a checkmate position, and it does. And I'm like, yes, and he decides to attack me, because he doesn't just want to stall out forever, and he's done pretty much. And now he's going to switch, trying to save his crest, which I was hoping he wouldn't do. And I use a flamethrower, but a +6 flamethrower is definitely enough to take out a Weezing, because Weezings aren't usually specially defensive. And so Weezing goes down, and so does Azelf because of Life Orb recoil, but at least one of the hugest threats to my team's taken out. So he goes back out to this thing, and he's going to go for that Brave Bird, hoping it can KO, but it just barely doesn't. And I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor right here. Just hoping, I was hoping that it could be a 2-hit KO with extreme speed, but it's actually a 1-hit KO, so that was actually pretty awesome. And now I have enough left to go for the extreme speed, and I do, and guess what? His crest hangs on with like -1 HP, and he's just going to Moonlight. And it's at this point in the game that I'm questioning whether or not, or how much PP Moonlight has, because it might come down to something stupid like a stall war. But I go out to Bronzong here, and I do go for the explosion. I'm like, okay, there's no way he's going to save his Cresselia at this point. And dang, he goes out to his Muck. But, I mean, Muck's gone, but now he has a Cresselia left. But his Cresselia's at, like, less than half. I have a Kingdra, and Kingdra's, like, my knight in shining armor. He always saves me when I'm in a bad situation. So I go for the Dragon Dance, and he reflects. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm going to need to stall out this Cresselia until the reflect wears off, and then I can just own it. So I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance, because worst case scenario, I have to attack him. Like, I have to attack him. And I'm going to need a lot of attack to hit hard through that reflect. And so I think I get +3. Yeah, he keeps on getting hurt by his burn. Yeah, I get up to +3, and I'm a Chesto Resto. And I don't think he knows that, which is actually really good for me. And yeah, so right here, I go for that final Dragon Dance. Maybe I got +4. I don't know. I'm not keeping count. And he's getting those Calm Minds up because he wants to be able to take me out with one Ice Beam. But I know Kingdra's bulky enough to live, just like because I have a semi-defensive spread. And right here, I go for the Waterfall, hoping for the flinch to stall out that last turn of Reflect. And I don't get it, and he Ice Beams, but it really doesn't do crap, and he doesn't get the freeze hacks. I'm like, okay, good, because it's pretty much good game at this point. Because with the Reflect on, the Outrage is definitely going to kill, and I could have just gone for the Waterfall, but I used the Outrage to show my feelings towards Cress, and I defeated him. So, anyways, great game, man. And I guess this will bring me to my question of the day. My question of the day today is, obviously he had a team that was a monotype team because he's a gym leader, and it was a monotype poison, which is really interesting. What do you think the best type is for monotype? Personally, if I'd ever have to make a monotype team, I'd definitely consider a poison team because they do actually, I mean, looking at his team is actually pretty cool. And, also a steel type team, and probably the worst would be like a mono rock team. That would be awful. Because pretty much your whole team would be based around T-Tar, and you'd have a lot of weaknesses. But anyways, best and worst monotype teams, and rate, comment, sub, guys. Remember to thumbs up that video, and I will see you next time. Peace.